Gemini, welcome to your reading. Please keep in mind energy can be vice versa. And that this is a general reading, so will not resonate with every single Gemini out there. If you're interested in booking a personal reading, the link to my website is in the description below. But let's get started with the overall love energy for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please. What is the overall love energy for Gemini, please? What is the overall love energy, please, for Gemini? Alright. We have the Whip. Could be some conflict going on, or a bit more of intimate, passionate energy. We also have the Cloud. Something is being kept hidden. Bit of a dilemma going on. Someone is not seeing something. Could possibly be because of a feminine in someone's life, or someone is working on their intuition, the journal. Someone is kind of studying things, figuring things out. Possibly about a female. This could be a person trying to figure things out, educate themselves, learn some more about you. Could be a fight over something that neither of you know, if that makes sense. Like, neither of you really have the answers, but there's an altercation about it. Back and forth, butting heads because of that. How does Gemini feel about the person they're connecting with or will be connecting with? How does Gemini feel about them, please? How does Gemini feel about the person they are connecting with or will be connecting with, please? How does Gemini feel about them, please? How does Gemini feel about them, please? We have King of Cups. Okay, so there's some heavy emotions towards this person, possibly even love. The Queen of Swords. Okay, so there you are, Gemini. So you could be focused a bit on yourself. Then the Lovers, that is more Gemini energy. So bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Wands, the Ten of Swords, Nine of Wands. So you could be carrying some baggage into this, or you feel like this person is carrying some baggage into this. But there is love here, a lot of love with the King of Cups. Queen of Swords, it's kind of like you're determined to love this person, or you're thinking very clearly, seeing things for how they are, and realizing you do have strong feelings for this person. Kind of clearing the clouds out yourself, because there are clouds in this card and this card. I'm not sure what the Ten of Wands is. Again, maybe there was an altercation that went on with the Whip card, but it's on the bottom of the deck, so that could be some subconscious feelings of just kind of feeling a little bit weighed down at the moment, for whatever reason. How is the person Gemini is connecting with or will be connecting with feel about them? How do they feel about Gemini, please? How do they feel about Gemini, please? How does the person Gemini is connecting with or will be connecting with feel about them? How do they feel about Gemini, please? How do they feel about Gemini, please? Ten of Swords. Okay, so they're the one that's feeling like could be over, feeling a little bit backstabbed or betrayed. Eight of Pentacles, but they want to work on this. You could work with this person or went to school with this person. Seven of Cups. Things are up in the air, not really knowing what's going on. Knight of Wands. I'm not getting that this person is a playboy, playgirl type, but they are very passionate about you, and they feel like taking that passionate action towards you. Five of Cups. Could be a little bit of regret on their part, or just a sense of sadness, missing you possibly. So there's a sense of them wanting to work on this with you. They feel like this might be over. The Queen of Swords, again, she can be very cold, very cut off. You know, a little, I don't really say that as a bad thing. You know, just someone who is, I always call it the Disney villain card, because the Queen of Swords can often appear very cold, cut off. You know, maybe not everybody can get along with the Queen of Swords or see where they're coming from, but they're not kind of ill-intended. Their intentions aren't negative. It's just how the Queen of Swords is. The Queen of Swords can also be an ex. So if this person, if you're kind of have these strong feelings for this person, this soulmate connection, they might be with an ex Queen of Swords. Again, the Whip, a third party, possibly. Seven of Cups. Again, back to their feelings, so I don't get anybody confused here. But again, the Knight of Wands, if they're a playboy, playgirl type, if you're feeling that strongly, again, the Queen of Swords could be an ex. You feel that energy with them. But they just feel like this is over, this is done with. They don't really know if you're still involved, if you still want to commit, if you still love them. Eight of Pentacles. They do want to work on this, though. Again, you might know them from work or from school, but I do want to clarify why they are feeling the Ten of Swords. So I'm going to... Again, that could be what the Clouds card is. There's a bit of a dilemma on their part. Kind of, again, the Seven of Cups and Cloud go hand in hand. There's There could have been something that they didn't know that turned into an argument or a fight or something like that. Where there's a lot of mental conflict going on, kind of within their head, really not knowing what's going on. They're not thinking very clearly, or you might not be thinking very clearly. What is the Ten of Swords? Why are they feeling the Ten of Swords? Why are they feeling the Ten of Swords, please? Why are they feeling the Ten of Swords, please? Why is Gemini's person feeling this Ten of Swords? King of Cups, Eight of Swords, Ace of Cups. So they want to make this love offer, but they're stuck. Six of Cups. Okay, it could be an ex you're dealing with. They want to reunite, they want to reconcile. There's history here. Could be someone who's very sweet, very sincere, but for whatever reason, they could be overthinking this. It could be something very simple, or again, you broke up, you fought, things didn't go very well, so you broke up, you went your separate ways, you cut ties with them, you cut the connection right in half. But this person wants to come in with love. Whether this is reading more so as ex or someone you already know or have met, but of course this can be new love as well. But you could feel that they're the King of Cups and you're the Queen of Swords. You feel like, okay, I already know this person loves me, I already know they got it bad, but I'm kind of gonna play, kind of not really show my feelings, or kind of keep them not on the back burner, but keep them like a little bit away, kind of keep your distance, keep them a little bit cut off, or just really not show how you're feeling for whatever reason. This person does have love for you, though. Whether that is more passionate love or what have you. Because if you did cut ties with this person, they could really be missing, the more intimate things. Because we do the Five of Cups, they're missing that. There's some regret on their part. They want to offer this to you. They're holding on. They're staying strong. There's an offer here. The Knight King of Cups is on the bottom of the deck, so that is something very romantic, wanting to take emotional action. Could be different people. Doesn't have to be. All right. What can Gemini expect to come from this connection? What can Gemini expect to come from this connection, please? What can Gemini expect to come from this, please? It's kind of like they want to rebuild from the ground up. That's kind of what I'm getting. A lot of eights out here, so something could happen in August. This is something you could have met this person in August. There might be something to do with 8, time frame wise. Anyways, what can Gemini expect to come from this connection, please? What can Gemini expect to come from this? We have the Nine of Swords, some anxiety. Three of Pentacles, working on this together, coming together, and Queen of Cups. Bottom of the deck, we have the High Priestess. So sometimes what you can expect to come can come in the form of advice rather than, an outcome or the future and all that. So there's some anxiety here. I don't know if it's you or them who is dealing with this anxiety. This anxiety is kind of overwhelming them, bombarding them. Whether it's when you come together to work on this and when it comes time to, am I going to give my cup? Am I not going to give my cup? There's still some clouds regarding if the love is being given, because we have a power couple out here, but we have 2 King of Cups and only 1 Queen of Cups. We have a Queen of Swords, so there's other people out here. We also have the Lady up here, and there's a woman in the whip card, so I don't know if there's some third-party shenanigans going on or what, but I feel like intuitively you already know what's going on. The High Priestess, she's similar to the Queen of Cups. They're both very intuitive. They're both... Whereas the Queen of Cups is kind of overly emotional. She'll talk about her emotions till the sun goes down, till the sun rises. The High Priestess is very mysterious. You don't really know how she's feeling. Could be a Pisces you're dealing with, or having your chart. But I don't know if it's kind of them not knowing how you're feeling, or if you don't know how they feel, or if you're doing this on purpose to kind of keep a little bit of distance because if this is an ex who hurt you in some way, shape, or form, and you cut ties on purpose, and they're coming in swinging with their Ace of Cups, because we have 2 Six of Cups out here. So it's a lot of kind of past energy, past history together, again, wanting to reconcile. This person could be spying on you, keeping tabs, wanting to come in with communication, wanting to strike up a conversation. But you might be a little bit on guard, have your sword up, a little bit defensive. Because they're going to try to come in and work on this with you. It seems like they want you to give them their cup. They're kind of overthinking, is Gemini going to give me their cup or are they not? It's like something's being blown out of the water here. Bottom of the deck from the pre-shuffle is the runner. Runner in codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, listening to ego. So I don't know if that's them or you, but there's definitely some chase going on here. Definitely a bit of chasing going on here. Whether it's being shown or not, whether it's just kind of mental chasing, kind of like really thinking about this a lot or not. That could be what it is with the Eight of Swords, but possibly overthinking, overanalyzing. What else does Gemini need to know about this connection, this spread, this person? What else does Gemini need to know, please? What else does Gemini need to know? What else does Gemini need to know, please? What else does Gemini need to know, please? What else does Gemini need to know? We have the runner again, okay. Again, that chase. Karmic relationship, fleeting triggers, turmoil, resentment, loss, letting go, and loving you. We also have acts, breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. We also have Sword in the Rose, which kind of reminds me of the Queen of Swords. So I'll go ahead and say clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, power. Okay. So some of you want to stop this pattern, this person coming in and out of your life, if that is what's going on here. Could be a karmic you're dealing with or dealt with in the past, or they were with a karmic and now they're trying to come back to you because it didn't work out. Third party shenanigans, like I said earlier. It's stopping the pattern. You know, if this is something you don't want to deal with, if you want to completely cut ties, then cut ties. I didn't see a lot of cards about you walking away completely. So, of course, it's up to you at the end of the day. Make that choice for yourself. You know, if you don't want to work on this, if you want to break it up, break it up. Don't, when they come back in, don't try to work on it. Don't overthink it. Don't get the anxiety. Don't get the butterflies when they text you, when they DM you. This person could ghost you a lot. They give you the silent treatment, Seven of Cups, they send you a message, you don't know what it means. That can be what that is as well. Is someone getting a text and not really knowing what it means, not knowing what to make of it. For those of you who this person was with a karmic, they do want to let go and love you now. Which, if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. Come together and work on it then. But there's a lot of players on the board out here. There's a lot of things going on. So if you don't want to be in a karmic relationship, cut ties. If you don't want to be a runner, if you don't want to chase this, don't chase it. If you want to break up, break up. Stop the pattern. Stop the silent treatment. Stop the abandonment. Someone could have some abandonment issues they're not dealing with or working on. We do see the dragonfly up here, which does talk about things coming to light, adapting, changing, and healing. But these clouds are going to clear, and when they clear, who knows what's going to be behind them. I feel like there's just going to be a big wave of karma behind that clouds card. But I'm going to leave it here for you, Gemini. I hope this reading resonated with you. Please stay safe and have a wonderful week.